Pioneers already. A lot of fire, a lot of fight evident between these two teams for the 43rd meeting of the oldest rivalry game in the state of Tennessee. And on comes Haynes to punt to Trayshawn Ward, who makes his first start at punt returner for the Eagles. Haynes gets off a rugby-style kick. Ward receives it at the 50, makes two men miss. Ward spurting, 40, 35, down to the 30, and he's finally knocked down from behind by Shane Patterson at the 29-yard line. Trayshawn Ward, a return of 21 yards on the punt, the longest punt return of the season for Carson-Newman. Great field position at the 29 of Tusculum for Carson-Newman in a scoreless game. Thomas takes the snap, gives left side, Baker, gummed up initially, now sprints left, headed to the pylon, he's there, touchdown, Carson-Newman. Brandon Baker ran into a spot of bother as he tried the left side of the line, but then was able to kick it out. And 10 from their own 31. Thomas under center, split backfield. Gives to Baker on the right side dive. Baker with a gaping hole. Baker, there's nobody within 10 yards of him. 30 to the 20. Baker inside the 10 to the goal line. Touchdown, Carson-Newman. Brandon Baker from 69 yards away has the longest rush of his career in his second 60-yard run of the season. Nobody was going to catch him. The Eagles 13, Tusculum 3 with 2:42 left in the first quarter.
And that's what's been missing from Carson-Newman's attack over the last several weeks, has been that dive play that just busts for a big play.
But there's only 3 points to show from it. Second down, 3 to go for Tusculum from the Carson-Newman 33. Cordell leaks a screen out right side to Funny. Funny gets jammed up by Greg Beauty. Ball's free. Beauty leaps on top of it at the 20. It's Carson-Newman's. Second down, 2 to go for the Eagles from the right hash at their own 40. Thomas takes the snap, runs left, fakes the pitch, he'll keep it. Thomas hurdles a defender in Tusculum territory at the 45. Ping-pongs off one at the 35 and gets down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line, knocked down by Bolton. What a run by DeAndre Thomas, 32 yards, a hop, a skip, a jump, a stiff arm. And the Eagles in business, leading 14-10. To the wide side right is Seward, 2 men to the short side left. Thomas under center, split backfield, takes the snap, runs right. Thomas into the boundary. 10-5, Thomas stumbling to the end zone. Touchdown, Carson-Newman. DeAndre Thomas knocked down the All-American linebacker Brian Alexander on his way to the end zone, and DeAndre Thomas a 27-yard score to give the Eagles a 20-10 lead.
They should throw it.
First and 10 Pioneers from the 39 of Carson-Newman. Cordell back to pass, in trouble, he's dropped. William Alderman yanks him down. A nice little sack for Alderman. His 4th of the season. Back to the 45, and the Pioneers will call for timeout. 52 seconds left first half, 21-10 Eagles. Trying to keep the 11-point advantage into the locker room. Trips wide out, short side right. Cordell's in the gun. Smith, the tailback to his left on 3rd and 16 from the C-45. Cordell drops back to pass, ducks it, now loses the football, and Carson-Newman pounces on it. Emmanuel Orange was able to hop on it. Back at the 48 of Tusculum.
You got to start a fresh season of your life with a new shirt.
Now Tusculum kicks off deep to Trayshawn Ward. Right hash mark at the goal line. Ward moving left into the boundary, breaks a tackle at the 30, sprinting far sideline, 40-50. Ward inside Tusculum territory, and he's finally knocked out of bounds at the 47-yard line by Iram Aiken. A 53-yard spurt for Trayshawn Ward. The all-time wins list with 314. Roy Kidd and Amos Alonzo Stagg. Here's 3rd and 13 for the Pioneers from their own 41. Ball on the left hash. Cordell's in the gun. Takes the shotgun snap. Pressure comes from the backside, and Cordell blitzed from behind by William Alderman. His 2nd sack of the day. Alderman knocks him down back at the 35. Send him backwards 6 yards. moving quickly. 1st and 10 from the Pioneer 15. Thomas takes the snap, keeps it around the right side. Thomas jets for 6. Touchdown, Carson-Newman. DeAndre Thomas runs the option with aplomb for a 15-yard score around the right side. The Eagles lead it 34-10 with 90 seconds left in the third quarter. In the gun, 5 wide, 2 to the short side left, 3 men to the wide side right. Cordell steps backward, licks his fingertips, now takes the shotgun snap, waist tight, blitz comes, Cordell lofts one, right sideline, leaping into the air, Dante Thomas, he picks it off! Dante Thomas sealed his man off. Levine at the 5 on the near sideline, timed his jump perfectly, and the Eagles force their 3rd turnover of the game. Thomas under center, split backfield. Hibbett to the left, Douglas to the right. Wide out in each direction. Eagles run, dive to Hibbett. Hibbett shakes a defender at the 45, another at the 40. Hibbett in a foot race, 20 and 10. Nobody's going to catch him. Andy Hibbett, touchdown. Carson-Newman. Andy Hibbett. A 52-yard score is the longest of his career. And the Eagles have a 41-10 lead over Tusculum with 12:08 left in the fourth quarter.